So the Mark I Scenic features a rather ominous button on the dashboard, which is just marked with an X. There's no suggestion what that switch might do, it's just marked with a simple X. Well, let's press it and see what it does. What the switch actually does is prevent the rear windows going down, although arguably when your child is in the seat anyway, it's a very far reach down here onto the door pocket to even open the window. Clearly Renault really didn't know what symbol to use for this switch in the early noughties, because if you take a look at my Aventime and Velsatis, they use this symbol, which is just a couple of people standing rather closely together. And if you push this switch, it doesn't increase the carrying capacity of your car or increase your fertility, it just prevents the rear windows being opened with the rear electric window switches. And in the Velsatis, it also activates the child lock, so it prevents the rear doors opening with the rear interior door handles, which I think is a rather nifty safety feature. Now, I do think this symbol is rather random. If you'd come to this car for the very first time, you'd never work out what this switch does. Firstly, it's on the centre console, so nowhere near the window switches. The symbol is rather random, and also the rear electric window switches still work on the driver's door when the button is pressed, and the rear electric window switches are stashed down the side of the seats, so you'd never naturally find them. I actually owned this car for probably 2 years before I even found that they were there. So I do think you'd never really work out what this switch does. So I'm not really sure it's really that much more descriptive than just having a random X on a switch.